How's it going, guys? D here. We got a lot to talk about today. From Viola Davis to video game mods to DC and also Kevin Smith. He's back. Again, let's get into it. First up, Viola Davis is going to be in the new Hunger Games prequel movie. The prequel is called The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and she's going to be the head game master of this new movie. It's going to take place in the far, far past where Snow, the head of Pan Am, is just a young boy. This is going to be a really interesting story based off the book of the same name. I'm really excited more to see Viola Davis being the head game master because, you know, it is the Hunger Games. So there are going to be a lot of people dying. It's going to be really weird to see all this. So gotta brace yourself, buckle yourself back up for some very traumatic kid death. Next up, Kevin Smith is in the news again. His movie, Strange Adventures, is being canceled. Strange Adventures is the story of Adam Strange. Adam Strange is a character who gets teleported from Earth to Ran. Ran is a very futuristic type planet, has a lot of high advanced technology. He becomes their hero, a very Flash Gordon, Rocket Man-esque type character. And he had a whole anthology of series along with this. He was supposed to use a lot of miscellaneous characters, but now that's going to be scrapped and not happening anymore. And I got to tell you, I think a part of it is because he said a very disparaging thing about Batgirl. So last week we talked about how Batgirl was being canceled, and he had some very choice words to say about that. And now his project's being canceled. So, you know, hey, in the future, maybe choose your words a little bit differently. Not that I disagree with them, mind you, just put it out there. Next up, in video game news, Nexus Mod and ModDB have a scandal going on. There's a lot of flags that are very LGBTQ positive. They're being taken down with a new mod. For those of you who don't know, the new Spider-Man game has just now been transferred to the PC. And since it's on the PC, you get a lot of modders on there. And those modders decided to take it upon themselves to create anti-LGBTQ mods to remove all the LGBTQ flags from the video game. But luckily for us, Nexus Mod and ModDB are not having it. They decided to change everything around and say something to the effect of, if this policy upsets you, this is our code of conduct, and if you don't like it, make sure you delete our game or delete our mods and take your business elsewhere. I gotta tell you, having that kind of stance when it comes to something like this is very energetic and very different, and I'm totally 100% here for it. So this is a good feeling. This is a good story that started out horrible but ended out right, and I want to see more of it. And lastly in our news, I know, 4 segments. This is different than most times. 4 segments in the news right now, but this is DC news. DC has a lot of cancellations going on right now, as like we talked about many of times. But luckily right now we got some good green lights going on. And those green lights are Blue Beetle coming out next year, 2023. We also have Black Canary still in production, still going strong. Didn't see that coming. And lastly, we got Constantine and the Penguin still going on as well. So DC do still have some properties going on. I'm not going to hold my breath too much because, you know, you never know. When it comes to DC, they could possibly get canceled or never see the light of day. So who knows? Next up, Artist of the Day. This Artist of the Day was given us again by Princess Zahida. She is the best at giving us all these great creators out there. She spends a lot of time on Instagram and the feeds, searching around for all the cool artists that we talk about every single episode. She's going to be doing her own segment on Blerd News here very soon, so make sure you keep watching to see what she shows us about these artists of the day. But the artist of the day is Natrice Gaston, or Natty Patrice. Make sure you check out her page. Her art is absolutely incredible. It's digital art. It has like a very surreal feel to it. It is very futuristic. It looks like royalty with all the gold that you see inside of this. Like I've been like searching this stuff for a good while. When I first saw it, when it was first like introduced to me, I was gobstopped. I couldn't stop looking at it. So make sure you check out Nettie Patrice. Make sure you check out like their page. Leave them some love. Nothing but good vibes because this is absolutely incredible. And lastly, comic book of the day. Comic book of the day is World Finest, Batman Superman issue number 6. I mean, it's World Finest. It's not really much I can say about it. Will Finance. It's more of a Dick Grayson story inside of this than anything else, but like that's not a bad thing either. The art is absolutely incredible. I hope you guys check out this comic book. If there's any comic books you wanted me to talk about on the show, if there's anything else you want me to talk about news-wise that I may miss throughout the week, send it to me. Let me know. There's tons of stories out there, and like I'm more than happy to put them on the show. So make sure you subscribe, follow, like, tell your friends about this. Until next time, take it easy. Next up, Kevin Smith is back in the news again, but for a whole different reason. He